Hello, all of you beautiful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Ascent to Ascend Pathfinder, Season 5, Episode 4, The Ambusher's Plot. We shall go ahead and begin, as we always do, with introductions, beginning with the pedantic one, Taldarius.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Ascent to Ascend Pathfinder.
I am Tochemay, and I am playing Gar, the Gnoll Barbarian.
I am Razim, and I am playing as the Marten twins, Teeth and Tooth. They are a pair of sentient feral martens, and they are psionic enchanters.
I am the Fox Bard, playing Moriarty McCann as himself.
Hello everyone, I am Temple. I am playing Templedor Jägermeister von Glorious Borkenborg Wolfenstein.
And now we'll turn the recap over to Timber.
Alright, so, previous episode. Everyone was getting into the little portal lake thing, and then they started seeing their own places, and then they started to look for where Temple and the twins ran off to. And where Temple and the twins ran off to, we ran up to their island. And by we, I mean me. And they started looking around. And I was checking the structural integrity of a tree. You know, it's not like I weigh a lot and ran a long distance and full plate. But whatever, that's just typical Tuesday. They were telling me that nobody was here. And for whatever reason, I picked up the sand and I put it in my pocket. Not sure why. But I had the feeling that it was gonna be important. That's why I was told to do it, so I did it. And then Rose, Moriarty, and Gore show up, and they're like, "What's going on?" And I detected some sort of celestial energies. What that means, I don't really know at the time, but then we started walking back to like the central location and eventually ran into Kemo, and he was not dead anymore. And then he was like, "Oh my gosh, it was so weird being alive again. Blah, blah, blah. I have a heartbeat. Imagine dying and staying dead." Anyways, we started going around, and then we decided to go to Rosalia's place. And apparently, while we're going over there, we found a dwarf, and his name was something mithril dude. Storyteller, what is his name again?
His name was
Okay.
Kazad Mithril.
Yeah, something mithril grip. And,
Kazad.
yeah, Kazakh. And anyways, mithril grip was like, "What are you guys doing here?" And then they started talking. And Gore told me that he is the dude that he stopped from getting murdered by his family. So I didn't instantly turn him over to the Inquisition. Anyways,
A magnanimous dispensation.
Tochemay tipped $100, Zrak's concern.
Tochemay, thank you so very much for that tip. It is a huge help. The tip goal has been fully completed. Thank you.
All right, and
Alrighty then.
anyways, where was I? Oh, Rosalia was like, "I'm gonna go get something," and she walked off to go do whatever she's doing. And I thought, well, if we're supposed to get stuff, might as well get the millstone from the mill. That's probably important. I mean, it's the whole freaking reason this place exists, so I'm pretty sure that's important. I tried to pick it up and I couldn't get a grip because the Martens were just crying about the fact that they still don't have their family. Nothing has changed, but they're still crying. And so I wasn't able to get a good grip on it. Then Rosalia came down and was like, I found the thing. And so I clapped my hands together and pretended that, yeah, obviously the Kaiser didn't want me to take this. I don't even know what cope is. Shut up. Anyways, we started going off to Moriarty's place, which was like a fishing village thing. And he really wasn't super interested in going in, and I kind of got tired of him waiting, so I decided to barge in and find the thing. It took me a little bit, but I found the thing, and I went back out. Congratulations, you have a fishing knife. There could have been so much more, but you didn't want to do it. Anyways, after that, we went to Gall's place? Or did we go to Mitchell's place first? I think we went to Gall's place. And then, we go up there. I ask why there's no walls, and he says, exactly. And I was like, oh, no. So he asked me if I wanted some soup, and I was like, hell yeah. So I started eating the soup. And then everyone else kind of maybe wanted to eat the soup. And then the twins didn't want the soup, even though they were asking about eating rabbit stew all the time. Now, all of a sudden, there's rabbit stew, and he doesn't want to eat it. Whatever, I ate his. And,
they had some.
So, you had some? All right, sweet. It was just kind of weird that you kept saying you wanted it, but you didn't really eat as much as I did. Anyways, Gar got his icon of sin from the Doom Eternal whatever, and we walked out and went to, I believe Kemo's place. Yeah, we went to Kemo's place, and it was really fortified and big, and we started going around, and I got to see exactly how evil Dragomos was. I opened the door to Kemo's room and I saw it. It was so diabolical. He made Kemo into a spoiled rich kid. Dangerous at that. Very evil. And then his monstrosity started to chase me, and I had to get out of there. But luckily, I found a way out. And then another way out. And then another way out. What hellscape is this? And then there was another way out. I decided to say, fuck it. And I walked out. I made my own way out. I made my way out. And then a big, I don't know what it was. It was horrific. It was floating right towards me. So I decided to pray really hard. And it got closer, but I did not yield. And then I realized this wasn't real. And then it poofed. Imperial victory! And then another demon tried to fucking tempt me with heretical evil stuff, but whatever. Then we went to Mithril's place, and we found a little hidey hole that leads into his little keep, and everyone's going through, and I'm like, how am I gonna get through? This was made for a dwarf. And then the twins were like, why don't we make you small? And I was like, no, I want to be the exact opposite of that. So I started crawling in through, and then everyone got big, except for the Martens. They just got extended. extra long Martens. Anyways, so we went around and he was showing us all this stuff, and then we started to have a drink because that's what dwarves do, and I was trying to make him feel a little bit better about oppressing his people. Anyways, we walked outside, and then we decided to go to the mountain, and I climbed it eventually, and then I got up there, and it was really, really... I can't cry, I'm supposed to be tough. Anyways, I go to the Forge Priest area, and I get dust from the anvil that my mate used. And then we marched out, and I asked for the twins to fly us out of here because I am so... I'm strong, I'm not gonna cry. So we go down, and then there's a portal, and then I wanted to show Kemo the error of his ways by giving everybody a hug and throwing ourselves at the next objective. Turns out the next objective was really just Waddle, but then it wasn't Waddle. And then the other party, Kemo's so-called friends, showed up and started beating the hell out of Kemo. Orvin said he was sorry, then proceeded to beat the shit out of Kemo. And then we started fighting. The end.
Ooh. Yeah, that pretty much covers it. So, when we last left off specifically, we had just gotten back to the top of the turn order.
Yep. You open up combat tracker. Hunan is their magic dude, right?
Yeah, he's their time mage guy.
Time mage guy.
Who's been waving his staff around.
Yeah.
He's the one who last fight kept teleporting around.
Yeah. And Rosalia, for some reason, had like a big hate boner for him.
Yeah, because he kept being an asshole to piss her off.
Well, that's what you do. All of these people taking everything personally. That's why the Imperium's going to win.
Alright. As for what he does, he's been waving his staff around while the fighting's been going on, and he has yet remained uninterrupted. And as he's waving his staff around, what happens is that his arms and his staff is starting to... Well, it's starting to have after images appear behind it. And as more and more of those show up, eventually he slams his staff down and targets both of Rosalia and Kemo with a spell. And as they are targeted, there are a handful of chains that shoot out and surround them. But all that seems to happen is that they sort of freeze in place for a little bit. And then you see them start to move to try to do something. And then it just resets back to when they first got touched by the chains. Over and over and over again.
It put them in a time loop.
A very, very small one, yes. And Hunan looks very self-satisfied with that. And that'll be his turn.
Moriarty's turn.
Oh.
It's your turn.
Does Timber still have haste on him?
No, that was you put haste on Kemo.
Yeah, it's Kemo that had haste.
Well, I can only use one level 3 spell anyway, so I'll go ahead and cast.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Luska_Mumba raided my stream with 7 viewers.
Luska Mumba, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in.
Enjoy your stay.
Hello there, is it Kobold? Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in, everybody. You've come into the very beginning of our Ascent to Ascend Pathfinder campaign this evening. So settle on in and enjoy the show, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me, Luska. I really appreciate it. I'll be in the chat. Carry on.
So I was just doing both of those castings to take care of spell slots, but I am casting the Cat's Grace on Timber.
What's
So
that
Timber
do?
It gives you more dexterity. +4 to dexterity specifically,
Okay.
which should specifically help your touch AC. And I don't know if there's any other dexterity things that you do. Or if you
It would
have-
help me on a deck save, probably.
It would help you on
Probably.
reflexes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'll go ahead and give the twins Bardic Inspiration, and I'll pass my turn.
All right.
Not right there. Like,
Wait, why do they have two different HPs?
no, I'm just letting you know.
I think 33 is the proper one.
Blocks.
But his temp HP would regenerate. You know what? He's going to attack Arvin.
All right.
Arm was the one going
Well.
explosive.
Shy, which one was that? Or she?
She
The monk.
is the monk.
Right.
Okay, now where do we want the room?
And-
The one I'm
Um,
engaged with.
Okay.
Arm wants his own room. Do you want one too, Linda?
Teeth is going to get up onto, or go up behind Gar, rather, and just kind of shoot at she then.
Okay.
Tooth will back up Timber.
Oh,
All right.
Got to get the right tab open. We're just going to go with a simple, we're going to go with a simple Fire Blast for this.
The reason.
All right.
And this is a touch attack. Kersploosh.
Oh, nice.
All right, that hits.
And it's just 4d6. Okay.
All right. She will take 15.
Pull it back.
Alright. And the Fire Blast also carries with it the chance that they are going to catch on
I
fire.
don't want to have to.
Going to need a reflex save.
All right. DC.
That would be 21.
All right, he rolled a 23, so he does not catch on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Well, that's it for teeth.
Well, I mean, he's a monk.
He is a monk. Yeah. She will pick up his sword, basically from where it would have dropped after, the whole disarming thing happens. And then he's going to turn to Gar and attempt to stab the fuck out. That would hit.
Isn't that like usually music?
What was that?
Wow, he...
Oh yeah, I forgot it's on stream that there's music. I don't hear it through Discord.
Yeah, I don't feed it through anymore. That's been the case for like a year or longer.
Yep. And, yeah, he only kind of lightly scratches you with that attack. And now it is Arvin's turn. And Arvin is going to now attempt to punch Timber in the face very hard. All right, and that would hit because your actual AC... You don't get any AC bonus
Yeah, I
due
don't
to
get any
dexterity
bonuses, yeah.
because you're in plate mail or plate armor.
Yep.
So, yeah, that would
Cat
still
Squish
hit.
is useless on a wolf.
So he will deal that, and because he has hit you with a melee attack, with a punch, he is able to make a free grapple check against you.
Alright, would I roll for that?
It's against your combat maneuver defense, and
Okay, I believe that's 25.
yeah, he's still grappling you. So
Okay.
now you are grappled, and because he's grappled you, he is
attack.
going to make an attack, which will hit. As you're grappled, it gets the better one. So that will become 3. And then at the end of his turn, because you're grappled, he's going to, you guessed it, punch you again. This time he misses. He rolled a 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, that'll be Arvin's turn.
Alrighty.
I think
I
Steve
can
is
still make
messing with
melee
your
attacks,
audio.
right?
Okay, 1 second. And now testing. Check.
Can attack
sounds good.
normally, just can't move?
You can still try to attack him.
Yeah. I'm not gonna try Boykin for you. Timber's gonna try a smite evil and power attack on him.
All right. Because you are grappled, you will take a slight malice to your attack roll.
Okay.
So,
How much malice?
I believe it's a -2, but I'm going to double check because grapple is funny, complicated. Haha.
Yeah. Opens up the scroll. Okay, I'm using a casting of smite evil.
All right.
If it walks, I get a boost. If it doesn't, I don't. So I'm just gonna...
All right.
Yeah, regardless, I use it. I just need to know if it walks or not.
Yeah, okay. Just double checking. Okay, because you're using a one-handed weapon, you don't incur the malice. Cool.
Oh, okay. So just normal malice from power attack.
Yep.
Okay. Does I use the smite? You know, it's gone now. Does it do the thing or no?
Right now, no. He counts as K. Because you did smite evil, right?
Yeah.
So he counts as a neutral character. So
Okay. That's
he
just
is
all I
not
need.
as yeah.
Alright, so it is just regular power attack, which is -2, I believe. Yeah, -2 for +4. Okay. So both attacks are gonna have power attack on it.
Alright.
-2. There we go. It's not letting me pick up dice.
Oh, is it being laggy?
I'm clicking on, you know, the attack with the 2 dice, but it's not
Go
picking
for
up
the eyes,
anything.
Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Are you clicking and dragging or just clicking?
I'm clicking and dragging. I'm trying to drag dice over to Alvin.
Hey, whoa.
It let me click on it. Oh, god damn it.
Uh-oh.
Well, there was one critical failure.
Yep, so
Does
we're gonna
the
need
second one hit if it doesn't?
second one would hit, yes.
Okay.
Alright. Card. Also, I sent you influence.
Slashing.
Alright, I'll take a look at that in a second.
On the rebound. Your weapon bounces off your target and strikes you in the face. Take the weapon's damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Alright. I will do one more attack at disadvantage then.
Alright. Yep.
I'm just gonna roll a d20, see if it's lower than 17.
Yeah, we just had a +3 to it, so.
Why is my dice being so fucky?
I don't know.
Come on.
Alright.
Roll.
There's a certain ghost trying to help.
Yeah. I don't even know why he's messing with me. I never shit talk Steve or anything.
Alright, that would miss, by the way, with a 13.
Okay. So I'm just gonna damage myself.
Yep.
+4, so 18. Can you modify my health since my thing's being fucky?
Yep, 18 would put you at 58. And as for that influence, I will say that you can use a polymorph, but it will, like, you know, obviously take up an action.
Okay.
How far out? You said you want the...
Well, then, Tooth is going down to Timber and using it on Arvin.
There? Okay, how far out that way?
All right. And what are you using it for?
Banui.
Could be enough of patio.
All right. In that case, Arvin is now Banui. At least
That
for
should
a
help.
time.
Where you
That should
have a
help.
door connected to your room?
So yeah, Tip was just grappling him,
Heroes
tries to hit
never
him, hit
die.
himself in the face, and now all of a sudden he's a bunny.
Timber, you are healed for half of your maximum HP.
Alright,
Alright. I already changed
thank
it.
you.
Angar, both of those would miss.
I just updated this thing and it made it worse.
All right, it is back to being Hunan's turn. And seeing that Arvin is now Bunny, Sav is dead, another of his teammates was eviscerated. That means his only remaining teammate is she. Which means that Hunan is going to attempt to immediately fireball the area.
Alright. Everyone close to Timble gets a +3.
And as you guys are not very spread out... yep.
I thought we were because they were spread out and several of our people are in melee.
So she flash stepped forward to fight you. Arvin was right there with you in order to fight you. And the rest were all doing ranged things that were killed by ranged things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay,
almost
fair
seemed like
enough.
a battle map would really help with this.
So yeah, everyone make reflex saves.
Cat's Grace gives me a +4, right?
+4 to your score, so +2 to your reflex.
Okay, +2, okay.
Yeah, it gives you a +4 to your dex score, which you divide it into to get 2 in order to know your actual bonuses.
With Shield Master, that's another +2, so I'll have a +4 to my dex save. Skill. It's on those actions, right?
Oh,
there we
God,
go,
so many
reflex.
ones.
You know, just because it's warm, it doesn't mean you guys have to lean into the fireball.
Man, it is real weird that I have to click it and it just flings it. I can't chuck it like I used to.
I don't know what's going on there. I'm having no issues. I think this problem might be on your side with your internet. Moriarty, you need to re-roll.
Why?
Moriarty, your dice were vaporized.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see if she
+3.
makes the save. Moriarty, important question. Is that with or without your +3 from Timber?
Oh, without.
Without, so it becomes a 22. All right. Moriarty has saved. Everyone else has not.
I believe I take half damage.
Yep, you will take half damage. 6, 7. All right. Everyone will be taking 32 damage, except for Moriarty, who will take 16. And she will also be taking 16. Also, Benui Arvin is now cooked Benui Arvin. Even at half save, his new HP total would kill him, so. Arvin is now charred.
Woo!
Can you apply the damage to me, please?
Yeah, sure.
I am gonna close this and see if opening it helps.
Yay for the twins and their shields.
She's the one that's grappling, right?
No. She has a sword.
Oh,
Arvin was grappler. He was turned into bunny by influence and then was cooked by fireball.
I see.
They
I'm
are
gonna
now
go ahead,
tasty treat.
and I'm going to specifically try to cast the blindness
It
part of
does-
blindness deafness on Hunan.
All right. What save is that?
Looks like it's a fort save DC 16.
You have a plan?
Well, the odds. Next player. Cool. All right. Well, he rolled an 18, so he saves.
Right? I don't know how many bardics I've used at this point.
I think you've used 2 because you've only had 2 turns.
Yeah,
Fair
two.
Bardic Inspiration Agar and Bastard.
So Moriarty didn't use the +5.
+5 what?
Nope.
No, because he didn't roll. He didn't have to roll anything.
Okay. Teeth is gonna use heal on himself for a change. Cause he'd be hurting. And if he is
Because
hurting,
ow.
he cannot heal. Wait, do I have... Do I have mass healing? I forget. Let's see.
I think you do.
I do! Okay, I'll be using mass healing.
Yeah,
Since I'm
'cause
gonna
I
have
remember
to...
you have a lot of healing.
Yeah, since I'm gonna be going ahead and, I will be able to affect everyone at our level. Oh, wait, no. 1 creature per 2 levels, so... Okay, that'll be able to affect everyone here.
To be fair, I don't think healing people in a time loop would be the most effective. Anyways.
Probably not. So the cure would be... Trying to figure it out. I apologize. I just cannot seem to find the actual number here. There's supposed to be one that gives it higher healing. Oh, deeper healing. There it is. 1d8 hit points plus 1d8 per 5 caster levels. So... And that's on top of my existing one, which would be 1d8. So 3d8 plus 7? No, plus 8.
I had to tease him and he wasn't teased.
And then the plus 5 from the card.
You can always bring it back up. I'm sorry.
Ba-boom! Oh, those weren't great numbers. Well, either way, healing, 24 points of healing to Moriarty, Teeth, Timber, and Gar. I'm gonna take the extra... You were at 16, so that would be an extra 8. Yeah, I'm gonna do the move the extra 8 over to the twins.
I don't think Linden can make the actual excavator yet.
Okay,
It'd be an extra 9.
extra 9?
You said how many healing?
I think it was like
It's
It's-
20. Okay,
It's 8. Don't worry about it. It's 8. Trust.
okay. So yeah, that would be it for Teeth's turn.
that's a lot.
He kind of is giving they're both kind of giving pained whines.
You did say 25 healing, didn't you?
No,
No, it's
24.
24.
Oh,
24.
okay.
Yeah, that's it for Teeth's turn.
Now it's she's.
Yep. And now since she is
Time for bashing something.
Timber gets a Timber. You now have a nat 20 and to use on something. Okay. Gar, she is going to be basically doing the monk thing to you, where he's going to attack a lot. I'm just letting you know right now the face of it. That would be a hit. That would be a hit. I'm trying to drag the dice, not the entire combat tracker. Combat tracker, wake up.
I'm just gonna roll something, see if it if my thing actually helped. Oh yeah, now it can. There we go.
Can I get a slashing crit, please? On one of his flurry checks.
Sorry, I was stepped away. Slashing crit. Oh, come on. Get out of the box. Follow up. Your attacker may make one additional attack against you. So he gets another attack.
No, he doesn't. Given vaporize that dice.
Ah.
Okay, never mind. I need that back. You draw. Look, he has a decent critical range.
So another card?
Yeah, another card.
Disarmed. Make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw. On a successful save, drop what you're holding. The GM decides which hand or determines randomly. On a failed save, take quadruple damage and lose the hand?
Oh shit. Okay, Gar, can you make that reflex save for me? You would get the plus 3 from Timber. You would get the plus 3 from Timber.
So that's a +1.
You also have my Bardic.
I didn't even realize a card like what. Oh my god.
My Bardic right now is a D8.
8. Okay.
And a reminder that the DC may be different because, you know.
It is. It is. I have a standard that I increase it by.
And there's the extra D8.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, shit.
It's okay. I think the twins can fix that.
Right, and then there was another damage that I needed to roll. Alright, Gar, as she catches his breath with his weapon in hand, having successfully blocked himself from the fireball partially, he absolutely dices up your defenses with a flurry of blows, landing basically everything, and during one of your blocks, he even manages to twist his sword in just the right way to catch your wrist, and it doesn't stop the blow. You now only have one functional hand, as the other one is dearly departed.
Boy. Good thing I'm raging. DR1 for every attack.
Yep. Which means I will subtract 4 damage, because that's how many attacks he made.
Is there
There's not timber
actually...
strip.
Is there actually something that did the spheres for restoring lost limbs?
There might be. I'm not even sure.
I mean, we got Necroman, so we can put it on ice.
Yeah, just like how the
Okay,
Necromancer's on ice.
Yeah. How far away is Mr. Hoonan?
Hunan is like 42 feet away from you. That was the... Yeah.
Alright,
So he counts as... Effectively, it's 45. He's 45.
45 feet, okay, and Temple just saw Gaul get disarmed.
Haha.
As much as I want to chase after Hoonan, Temple would try to help Gaul. And he is going to give her... I'm assuming she's a she, or is she a he?
No, she is a he.
She is a he. Okay, cool. Well, this is okay because Temple's always confused, and he's going to give her... She... Her... He... Heretic!
Hee-haw.
Temple's gonna yell for the Kaiser and just, try Smite Evil on she. See if that does anything. First attack will be regular. Second attack will be... Yeah. First attack will be the nat 20 with the smite. And the second and power attack following. Just Temple's smiting and power attacking.
Alright, so roll the full attack anyways, because the first one will just be the confirmed check.
Mm-hmm. Does smite do anything to her?
Smite would, yes.
Okay, cool.
I cannot restore limbs or reattach limbs until 10th level.
So yeah, you might need to get someone.
Alright, so it's gonna be smite on both of them. So that's gonna be double my level plus for the hit. Math is hard. I'm not really good at math. Double for the hit. It's double my paladin level, right?
That's for damage.
For damage,
For
okay.
the hit,
For hit,
it is equal to your charisma modifier.
okay, so +3 to that 15 then.
All right.
That doesn't hit.
The second attack will hit. The first attack will hit, but not crit.
Okay. So 2 smoots.
Okay, so
And only the first one will have... The first one will have +18, the next one will have +8 to damage.
Okay, plus the power attack.
Yep.
Okay, 18, 19,
So
20, 21.
one of those hit, but the other didn't. Don't forget you've got a
No,
nat
they
20.
both hit.
Oh.
The first one he used the nat 20 on, that was his confirmed check.
Ah, okay.
Okay, 22.
Great
This is still gonna
fun! Right, boo?
Plus it gets through any DR or anything.
Yep.
Trying to drop it on she.
All right.
Bam!
How would you like to kill she?
Okay, so she, as soon as Temple sees Gaul's hand fall to the ground, he just jumps up, yelling for the Kaiser, and then lops him in two. From the top, side to side, from the top, just straight down from the jump, slashing down,
All right.
And if he does still have any movement, he's gonna try to start moving towards Hoonan.
You would have like a tiny bit of movement, but not
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, whatever. Temple cuts through him and starts marching towards Hoonan. And that is his turn.
So Hunan's the only one left. He is sending to everybody. Rosalia wanted us to go ahead and try to, capture one of them. Maybe, that guy could reverse time and we could get him to do that for Gar's hand?
Are you able
Maybe?
to see how I have it?
Objective completed. Capture the Nord!
By the way, one thing that I think is notable to mention is that you downed Sav, you never actually killed her.
Yeah. Oh, is she... Okay.
She's not dead, she's down.
She's not
Everyone
dead, but
else
she's
has been
down.
killed. Except for, obviously, Hunan.
She was right next to she. Sav was right next to she, right?
No, Sav was like a little bit further away because Sav.
Oh,
is
okay.
Sav is the cleric that got killed pretty fast. Well, not killed.
Okay,
down.
yeah. If I was just saying, if she was next to Sav, I mean,
You have a plan.
if Sav was next to she, whatever. If they were close together, Temple would have finished her. But since they're not close together, he's not.
Do we want to try and capture Hunan?
They don't worth our time.
We might be able to get them to restore Gar's hand.
We are in this situation because we trusted them.
When did we trust these people?
Temple looks at Kemo. There's only one person who could have told him where we're going.
No, I'm pretty sure Kemo had nothing to do with this.
Where did he get the information? Why are we here?
Kemo's dad has been scrying on all of us. Not just Kemo.
And done well.
And I'm sure Hunan wouldn't be on our side to heal me up.
Just kick his ass. If we can take him alive, we take him alive. They're only here to slow us down.
Well then,
if you can stop him somehow.
Not with his magic.
Yeah.
Him having they can counter the magic. But yeah, they if it were someone else, they could just lift him into the air. But yeah,
yeah, he's a wizard. He's gonna be hard to take alive unless we could grapple him somehow.
As you know, you can teleport out of a grapple.
Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, he's the guy who teleports. Just kick his ass! God, they're here to waste our time, and now they're wasting our time some more.
Oh, okay. He's using Blinding Blast.
That's actually really good.
So basically, this room of...
Or
is this room of 5x5?
Combat, ranged, attack, touch attack again.
Alright. That would hit.
Okay, so it's going to be untyped damage. So 14 damage, and any creature struck by the attacker that failed their reflex saving throw, if one was required, must succeed at a fortitude save or be blinded for 1 round. The damage die size increases to D8 against undead creatures and any creatures vulnerable to sunlight.
Well, he passed the fort saves, though.
Oh, well, that was an attempt. At least it's untyped damage.
Void damage. There was nothing there.
So, time to pick up the axe with my other hand. And go after Sav.
No, you gotta go true barbarian style and pick up the hand that is still got a death grip on the axe.
Your hand is still attached. All right, but yeah, you'd be able to get to Sav with your movement speed. Sav is just laying there bloodied on the ground, unconscious. Not dead, though.
Whack, whack.
Well, I mean, yeah, both of those were hit because she's just laying flat on the ground.
On fire and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Which, funnily enough, she's been low, like rolling very low on that.
Yeah.
And she's dead. Any particular way you want to kill the unconscious Sav?
Gracefully along the neck.
Gracefully, with an axe and your bleeding hand.
While
The picture of grace.
Of course, a barbarian doing things gracefully while raging.
Yes, you are the picture of grace as you gracefully slam your bloodied axe into her throat and decapitate her. Measure never, cut once.
If you do it angrily enough, they might accept it, even if it's wrong.
Oh, apparently we're not capturing anyone. Got it.
Well, to be fair, Gore is a little pissed.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not saying there's no reason for why he did that. It's just, I'm saying...
Yeah.
That's fine.
And he's angry.
And Cunin, at seeing the rest of his team dispatched, is going to attempt to teleport the fuck away. He wants out. Any responses from anyone?
He wants to live.
I'm assuming.
Oh, wait, counterspell. I'm sitting here like, what could I do here? Oh, yeah, counterspell.
And then we spent 20 minutes doing counter spells on each other. Oh! Let me go! No! Let me go! No! Let me go!
A magic skill check against the caster or magical effect in question. If you succeed, then the target effect is destroyed.
Now we can use wood for the floor.
And I do have the upgrade to be able to use it as a reaction. Or
Yep.
whatever the term is.
So what
What?
level of
It's called an immediate action, but you could just call it reaction.
Okay. Spellcraft then?
I believe that would be a spellcraft, yes. Alright, you need to reroll that, as he uses an effect. Alright, and that, would be enough to stop him. As he immediately uses another thing to attempt to teleport away again.
Alright, Tooth's turn.
Alright, re-roll that.
I think I heard both. Hard to tell though.
Even
Alright,
better!
that one gets counterspelled too.
You're not
It
getting away
takes
from
the
us
lowest,
that
by the way.
easily.
Alright.
Moriarty's turn.
Moriarty?
Or
Are you even there, buddy?
Sorry, dog's barking. I just wanted to go check on it. Just mail.
Oh.
okay.
Oh, fucking mailman. I hate them. Go up to something.
You would say that.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs!
So, what are you
Right,
doing,
anyways.
Moriarty?
I'll go ahead and I'll cast a second level chromatic orb tailored with fire at him.
Alright.
Second
And so
level.
he'll bounce it back at you.
Can you do that?
He has reflect abilities and teleport abilities. He has yet to use his reaction, which he is going to use to attempt to teleport away.
Is he doing that immediately during his turn?
During your turn.
Right.
He had
so,
two teleports he tried during his turn. They
so
were
I
both
assume my
counters
turn starts and he tries to teleport away.
once you attack him, which means your attack still has a chance to go off.
Do I need to attack him for him to use his reaction?
You just have to do something that has some sort of effect on him that he can respond to. It doesn't have to be an attack.
I sneer at him.
Well, that's not an action.
Time for bashing something?
It could be.
So Darius gets a nat 20.
Let him go. Let him go.
I'm gonna try to cast. Is this a bonus action? Cast it down one standard action. Fuck. Whatever. It's better than me one-shotting myself. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to cast Unwitting Ally on him. There's a DC 14 will save.
DC 14?
Yep. Wait, can I just... Yes, I can.
He saves.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, shoot. Bardic goes to Timber and Pastor.
He's still going to be teleporting away on this round response because he did something.
Cool beans.
How far away?
He's teleporting away. He has a lot of long range teleporting. He's used 2 of them, but he has one that he's able to basically hasten to use as a reaction. Like how you can counterspell as a reaction, he has something that lets him use his teleport as a. It normally costs a standard. He has something which allows it to be used as an immediate action. Because you can use something that is an immediate action on your turn for a swift action, he used his standard action and his swift action on teleports, and he still had his immediate action left over, which he's using to teleport. And he has a long-range teleport.
So I guess combat over?
Unless someone has a response, which I don't think anyone actually really does, but yeah, then combat over.
Yeah, Timber's gonna yell at him. Ah, ha, ha! Scribe!
Look, he is a squishy mage. He will absolutely run like a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, at least he knows what he is. Alrighty. Temple's gonna, like, start looting whatever corpses are there.
Alright. Which would be everyone except for Hunan.
I mean, does
So
Alvin turn back to Alvin? Or
Nope.
is he just forever bunny?
He is a very large roasted rabbit.
Oh. Does he
If
still
that
have
helps.
his stuff?
No.
No. Alright. Man, no
he is a
trophy.
ready-cooked meal, though.
The twins are eating him.
No trophies?
At least not from Arvin.
Yeah, alright. Well, Timber's gonna look around for trophies.
There's a trophy of Rosalia, trophy of Kemo.
Yep. And for the twins, how much are you eating? There are 3 portions.
They'll probably share a portion between themselves. But they are they are saving one of the rabbit foot.
Which is
All right. In that case, for your health pool, heal 5.
Hey, he turned out really good.
Anything valuable?
I mean, their equipment is in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Well, except for the clerics.
I have no space for
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, except for the clerics. Does a cleric have any, like, of their religious stuff not broken?
Yes, the shield was okay. I mean, it's on fire. It's just kind of like smoldering there, but it's still technically okay-ish.
Alright.
It is absolutely on fire, though.
What kind of weapon does she have?
She had a spear.
Spear. Timber's gonna pick up the flaming shield, hold it up, and go, "Aha! I love it when heresy burns itself." And
Well,
this is what
technically
Timber
we
wants.
did that.
Good job, Teeth and Tooth. I'll make a loyalist out of you. You're halfway there. Timber holds up this the shield.
Going to rip off some of their cloth and wrap up the stump.
All right, you're perfectly allowed to do that.
Timber's gonna go over there and like apply a tourniquet or try to help. After we realize his goal might need a hand with that.
Yeah, I think he needs a hand.
Yeah. I put a tourniquet on before.
That you
Hate
have.
it when people lose limbs. It's okay. They'll probably like, if you're a loyalist, they'd probably just turn this into a spike. They could punch people with a spear. But I'm pretty sure somebody has an amazing ability to fucking put you back together, girl. I mean, we bring people back from the dead.
Sorry, we don't.
How hard could that be?
We could bring him back from the dead, but we can't reattach that. Which is still my biggest gripe about these systems. Oh, are you dead? Great! You can be brought back to life! You want to reattach a limb? Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a while.
What do you mean? Isn't it harder to put people back together?
I mean, especially
I don't
in
know. I don't know this. I'm a wolven.
Especially 5th edition with the druid. It's like, I can make you an entirely brand new body before I can reattach a limb. Yeah, before I can reattach a limb.
Yeah. Oh, you cut your pinky finger off? Oh no, I guess I'll just turn you into a fucking barrel.
So who wants to hold my hand?
I will. Temple's holding Gaul's hand. Now we can do it from long distance. Alright. Well, you guys check over their stuff. I'll go grab Kemo and Rosalia. Temple picks them both up.
Alright. It feels strange because, they're still going back and forth a bit, like, in time, but you're able to easily keep a hold of them.
Temple's gonna open up his lock and just shove them into the backpacks. This is pretty big. They can waffle around in there.
Alright.
That way we can walk by people and they're not gonna look at us funny.
The twins are curious. One of them is going to climb into Rosalia's bag and pull out one of her rations and see if it replenishes itself.
As you attempt to, pull out the ration, it just sort of, you have it in 1 second, and then it goes right back to where it was.
Aww.
You hungry, Teeth? You can have one of my rations.
No, we just had the bunny.
Ironically,
You should really have some. It's good. Arvin tastes good when he's roasted.
I was denied what I wanted.
Well, yes, we are always going to deny you dying.
Okay, I denied the other thing I wanted. I can't even take his head. If I come back with this, the guys won't believe me. If I go, hey, I totally avenged fucking Randolph, and I kick Alvin's ass, here's his head, and then they're gonna be like, that's not Alvin, though. And then I'm gonna look like a retard.
The twins are just sending an 8K recording of the fight to Timber. Caught in 8K. I think we broke him.
Extended grunt.
very extended.
You know, that's neat and all, but it makes it less fun when I can let throw a paw.
Storm, earth, and fire, heed my call.
Well, let's get out of here. After we grab whatever's lootable and head back to town.
Do we even know where we are?
Well,
Good point.
Is the portal still there? Or is it gone?
No.
Oh.
That is a very good point. You have no clue where you're at.
Oh. Well, that fucking sucks. Wait. Storyteller.
Yes.
Timbor's background. If there's a way back to his boat, Temple knows.
This is true. There is a way back to your boat.
That just means we are on the same plane of existence.
Yep. But at least Temple has a direction.
Oh, does it give a direction too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah.
Well then,
It'd be
forward march!
It'd be really weird if he knew the way back to his boat, but he didn't know which direction it was.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought it was that he just knew that there was a that there was a path to the boat. That path may be through the bottom of the ocean, across 15 islands on the other side of the world.
Temple will march that way till he reaches water and goes, oh god, we're on a different island. It doesn't mean he's smart, okay? It just knows he knows the direction. Jeez. It's better than your idea, which is nothing. That you haven't shared with me yet.
They're gonna fly up and get a view from above on where they are.
There's a lot of lakes.
Okay, so they're on the same island.
Unless we're on another island with lots of lakes. Well, Temple begins marching with his backpack full of Rose and Kemo.
All right. You are following the direction that you feel your boat is.
Has
does Temple
Gar's
know?
stump gotten some first aid, or at least
Yeah,
magical
got
healing?
tourniquet.
Yeah.
It has
I
a
got you.
tourniquet and healing. I guess I'll give Gar a lay on hands on it.
And I'm not able to move very fast since rage has ended.
Oh, you're fatigued, right?
Yeah.
I can trade one of my lay on hands to undo that.
The twins can do that for free.
Well, you know what? Mine has more flavor.
You know what? I think that a lick probably does have more flavor than magic.
Yeah.
He certainly has a flavor.
Yeah,
True.
it tastes like tasting stuff. There you go, Gar. Let me read up on that again. I think it's 46.
The wounds to 44. And you said the side effect was also that it got rid of...
Well, I used 2 of my things to do that. 2 of my lay on hands. So one was to heal you, and the other one was to
Okay.
let you less fatigue. Well, it cures fatigue. It can't cure exhaustion, but it can remove fatigue. So yeah, Timbo licks the bloody stump and then pats Gore on the back so he feels better about himself. All right, let's go.
Okay, I guess you're leading.
At my slowest, I'm the slowest party member. Follow me, I'm the slowest. Mulches.
I just imagine that even fatigued, Gar was still faster than Timber.
Probably was.
Yeah.
So it's like Timber was running to catch up with Gar, like, here, you are slow, let me fix you.
Now you're at full speed. And as soon as Timber says that, Gar's already on the horizon. Oh. And he just starts running a little faster. God. Kazran, damn it. Why is... As he just shakes the ground, doing a little faster trot. Donk, 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 donk.
All right. It does take a good little bit of marching, but you are able to eventually get back to the town. And more importantly, your boat. What would you like to do?
No one's gonna ask Temple how he knows. They just follow Temple here.
I mean, the twins were flying around,
Yeah.
they
The island.
don't really care how. But the twins are going around looking for, bulk supplies and trade goods.
Literally said how he.
Well, there is a festival going on.
Yeah, there is a festival going on.
And we still have to get back to the mayor.
Yeah, I
to
was
turn
going to
this
suggest go back to the town, see if we can get someone to patch Gore up, talk to their commanding
None
mayor.
shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
All shall see me, and my battle cry will announce my approach. Okay, so we go to the mayo dude.
All right. You're returning back to the blue and yellow pavilion.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see what just got sent.
Yeah, that's why I
Oh, okay.
paused.
Yeah, this matters. Cool. As you are en route to the blue and yellow pavilion, you are hailed down by someone who notices that Gar is kind of walking around with a tourniqueted stump, and his hand still probably attached to his axe.
No, Tipple has it.
Oh, Timber has it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greetings.
Hi, shouldn't you be going to the medics with that?
Oh, the apothecary.
I mean, I guess that would work for the term, but yeah, shouldn't you be getting that looked at for the healing?
I'm Wolven. I continue mission till it's done. Then we patch ourselves up.
Okay, well, but that... Look, just follow me to the medic tent. I can tell you where it's at and show it to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Look, oh, this guy's gonna give us a hand. As he waves
Ha-ha.
around the bloody stump. High five, Gaul. High fives him with his own hand.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I am burning that card.
What card?
Precisely. The one that resulted in all of this.
The dismemberment card.
Oh, the dismemberment card. Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, I guess we can follow you. And if we try something, that's just if we fight. So, I don't see how this could be going wrong in any possible way. Either way, Kaiserun wins.
True. And as you are led to a, at least for those who can see that color, a white tent with a blue symbol on it. I don't know why I said for those of you who can see the color, because blue is one of the colors you can see,
blue,
but I'm just used to saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just used to it at this point.
Does Temple recognize this symbol?
You can roll a knowledge religion check.
Alright. Now, what does the state say about this?
Alrighty.
Are one of my moderators around? Could you just ban the entire chat?
What are they? Okay, now I really want to see what they're saying.
It's probably just going to be a shit ton of absolutely amazing hand puns.
Yeah. Paw.
All of the fucking puns!
You see, Go? If we keep doing this, he's just gonna not have any of these dismemberment cards, and we're just gonna have a really good adventure with all of our limbs.
Oh my god. You allowed it, I do things. Should I?
I'm only listening to half of the conversation, but I'm still giggling just because I know.
So, Timber, you know this?
Yeah, so this would be Ituna, the goddess of hell. Generally, just like, you know, associated with various healing ideas, properties, and herbology. So, botanicals.
Well, you know how my religion's about making the blood come out of people. Well, these guys are about keeping the blood in people.
Their blood inside of themselves. Just for the record. Not other people's blood inside of...
Blood is blood.
Oh, so they're vampires.
No, like... The vampires suck blood. These guys just stop the blood from coming out.
Okay. So I guess that's where we need to go.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess. Maybe. I'm just gonna go in there and just bring the vibe down. Hi, people who love to heal people. I'm the guy who likes to haunt people. I'm so glad Kemo's frozen right now.
Timber slamming
He'd
the
be
hand down
gushing
on
over this. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Timber marches up into the tent, bulges in, looks around for, like, if they have, like, a help desk. It just marches right up and just slams his paw down on the table. We're leaving a bloody stump.
All right. Upon seeing that, they're going to frown just a little bit, sigh, and then turn around, look back at the, scrambling, medics and all of that, and then just go, "Hey, everyone, there's another adventuring party. Someone see to them."
Oh, sorry. Timber reaches back, grabs Gold, like, by the scruff of the back of his neck and puts him on the table. I forgot the rest of him.
Well, at least you actually brought the limb.
Gold needs a hand.
I'm going to kill you all!
So they're more decorative than they are.
It is correct.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure these people will be plenty handy.
That one's at Timber. This one's at Moriarty.
Okay, at least it wasn't shotgun this time.
True.
Hey, can you put that on pause? This is a very serious situation.
Okay, so thank you everybody for joining us today for Ascent to Ascend Pathfinder. I don't know if we're gonna have another session of this. Yeah.
Man, this is really getting out of hand.
Darius, expedite this now.
I don't know. I think this talk is really elevating the vibe around here. It's really uplifting.
Stop looking for handouts, guys. Let's go.
All right. But yeah, they will.
Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Oh, Kai's on. I can only grasp at how bad this is going to be. Unhand him, Chaos Lords. Leave my precious boy alone.
I believe he's referring to the effects of those water-breathing potions.
Oh yeah, I.
You guys and your transforming kinks. I swear.
Well, yeah, but it upsets you, so it makes it okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I tolerate it. Because I got the I must suffer kink. And kink shaming's part of my kink, so there we go. Everyone wins.
I'm pretty sure that's either called being a bottom or masochism. Might be both.
Tempeltor Jägermeister von Glorious Pokeball Wolfenstein only has one master.
And that would be Teldarius.
All right. You know what though? I think this is an okay time to have this happen because there's no big character moments upcoming. So sure.
Alright.
Both Timber and Moriarty, you are now becoming les fish. What is your favorite kind of fish, Moriarty?
He drank a potion?
Well, no. It's
Damn,
happening,
what's
right?
my favorite kind of fish?
Yeah, what's your favorite kind of fish?
Wow. What exactly are we all counting
Pig
as
whale.
fish here? Is that does apply to the question that I'm asking? What exactly are we counting as fish here?
Aquatic animal.
Any aquatic animal.
That can breathe underwater.
Well, yeah.
Boy, oh boy. Jeez.
So I guess
wanna go with
whale
a shark.
isn't on the list, but
No.
I could go with dolphin. Dolphins have bard vibes.
Make him a clownfish since he's entertaining.
No.
It would be funny.
What if I make myself a cuttlefish?
Ah. What even is a cuttlefish? I think Google
Well,
I'm
okay,
pretty-
so the cuddle in cuttlefish stands for cuttlefish, and so it's a cuttlefish fish.
It's a cuttlefish.
Oh, it's like some sort of octopus monstrosity. Okay.
It's my understanding that cuttlefish are also like poisonous.
You don't eat stuff from the sea. If the Kaiserin wanted us to
Don't
eat
teach
stuff from the
my
sea,
hamster to
cannons
suck
would walk
eggs.
underwater.
Do cannons not work underwater?
Not as effective as the stuff on land, no.
well, this is relevant, Taldarius.
All right.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with octopus. That way I can still flap around. And octopuses are pretty cool and smart. Yeah,
All right.
octopus.
Well, Timber, you are now a swordfish, which is obviously good because it can still stab things very viciously. And you are now an octopus. Moriarty.
Cool.
Oh, are you denying the influence?
Oh, what's in?
So I thought that the first part was a like conditional thing of like if they do this, then.
I interpreted it as he already did that, so
All right. Well, just let me check chat to see which one it is. Because I thought it was just a conditional.
okay,
You
it
know
was
what? We
conditional.
already. Let's say it was conditional. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you guys are now fish and octopus.
Cool. I can't breathe. Ah! Cough, hack, cough, gill, flop, flop, flop.
I don't think octopi actually need water to breathe.
Pain, flop,
No,
flop,
they
flop,
don't.
pain, flop, flop, flop.
I wiggle around on the
By the
floor.
way, as you are being dramatic, you realize that you still can.
Oh. Okay, fine. Dramatic flop, flop, flop. I don't know what to do. How do I... Tipple keeps bouncing.
Yep.
What?
Moriarty stares at him, then like looks back up at the Marten twins.
Temple just keeps flailing around.
The twins are not present. They are going around town, currently making deals for
Trading
various
goods.
trade goods and such that they could then resell elsewhere.
I see.
Yep, they are trying to be little merchants.
I swear to the Kaiser, this place will be damned.
Alright, so I guess the only one there that is still not fish is Gar, who is
Getting soldiery.
well, it's less surgery and more of just like kind of
Magic-y.
putting it together and then magic.
Yeah.
Which they will do.
Now, how much does
So-
this cost?
They're not going to be charging people because it seems like there's
This
kind of a
happens a lot.
medical emergency going
None
on
shall
where there's like
see
just
me.
a
Though my battle cry may give me away.
where there's like a ton of adventuring parties that you're seeing in here that are getting medical treatment. It seems like there was probably a lot of dirty pool going on.
Okay.
This is why you can't trust adventurers. They don't play by the rules.
But yeah, you will be like, you know, tended of your most severe wounds, which would be obviously the lack of a hand. So you know you'd be given a hand with that,
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Okay.
and then you will get basically a single spell cast used on you, which will heal you a total of 21.
There's a few influences there.
All right, I was just fixing Gar's HP. So you are a lot less wounded. You are still kind of wounded.
Well, I'm
Feel like mending
literally a
still
fish
works.
out of water. I can't do anything.
Well,
flop.
don't worry, because you're going to hear a voice that says, "Oh, you asked the universe to hand you this, and you are now levitating and can swim through the air."
Temple blanks. This island is cursed. Go, we must go forth and find that stuff we're supposed to do here, and then purge these lands.
And thank you for the help.
It's not a problem. Just, try not to get hurt for the rest of the festival, please.
Can't guarantee that.
Oh, God. He's so
I could
innocent.
try. And, yeah, you'll be kind of sent on your way.
And off we go.
All right. So for the twins, what sort of trade goods are you looking for?
Particularly non-perishables, but beyond that, they want a nice variety to see what they can turn around for a profit elsewhere.
All right.
They are dedicating
If you have arrowheads, why not just
750 gold pieces to a variety of such goods.
All right. And you specifically said you wanted non-perishables, and go ahead and make me 2 checks. One for appraisal to find good deals, and the other for negotiation for negotiating said good deals.
Pretty good rolls.
Yep, fairly decent. All right. Due to the fact that it is a festival, you do find a fair amount of very good deals on different trade goods. It's not the best ever, mostly because, this is sort of like the middle point trading thing, where people are taking where they got it at the very cheapest to sell it here, and now you're purchasing it here where it's still cheaper than market average and wanting to sell it elsewhere. You find good deals on a good mixture of different textiles, metals, a couple good glassworks, and even some good woodworks as well. In terms of that, there are also offers for a couple rare spices, but, obviously those are perishable, so it's up to you if you want to take them up.
Well, those last for quite a while, don't they?
Yeah,
When
but
I'm
it's still
talking-
perishable.
Yeah. When I was referring to non-perishables, it was more things that, if they need to hold on to it for a month and it'll go bad.
Like fruit.
Yeah. No
like fruit or
fruit,
apples and
but...
stuff.
Yeah. But, with you, that's why I brought it up, but I didn't mention it in the initial thing.
Okay, so spices would
I
be
can
part
give
of
you
it.
a deal on 1,000,000 bottles of milk.
So, how detailed do you want this to go, Taldarius? I'm good with keeping it more simple, where they can just try and turn profits on stuff.
Yeah, I'm fine with you just trying to turn profits on it.
Okay.
And
I will...
I mean, if you want it
gold
to be more
change.
complicated, we could do that, but I figure that you don't, so.
Nah, I'm good with keeping it simpler. And what was that, Tochemay?
Art goal.
Right, the DLC outfits. Thank you.
For that, I need...
But yeah, I guess I'll just write down 750 gold in trade goods. Or what do you want me to?
Yeah,
keep
sure.
track
Yeah,
of?
sure. Just put 750 gold discount trade goods.
All right, noted. And they're having them all delivered to the ship.
All right.
Timber's not going to be happy.
Oh no, I'm not the one telling people to walk onto the ship without, telling Timber. And he ordered them to repel anyone trying to get on the ship.
It'll be fine.
Well, they'll assist with the, they're going to oversee their deliveries.
There you go. That's smart. That's smart. Someone's paid attention to Wolven. Because if Marten starts showing up with boxes, they're going to throw them off of the ship. And that's...
We will repel these
That's
foreign
the-
invaders known as boxes.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of heretic a merchant is, but we'll sink their ship too.
Actually,
No, they already do that. Efferlon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Considering how much gold they have and the pricing here, I'm going to put in another 250 gold pieces on it for an even 1,000.
All right. All right, 1,000 gold worth of discount trade goods.
And even after that, they still have about 500 gold. But anyways, yeah, that's what the twins are up to. Timber is getting, he's just getting the mental image of boxes being loaded onto the ship.
What would floating swordfish Timber like to do about this?
Why are you telling me you're loading up on supplies?
These are trade goods. We're gonna try and sell them when we get to the next port.
Why?
To make money? To buy equipment for the party?
You can do that?
Oh yes, very easily. You know all those ships that the Wolfen like to sink because they don't have weapons on them? Yeah, those are people that make a bunch of money by picking up stuff and selling it elsewhere.
Oh! Now I feel a lot better.
The difference here is we have weapons and the cargo.
No. Yeah, I was kind of worried, like, I guess moving supplies, and then sinking those supplies is a good thing, but holding their economies? Oh man, I can't wait to tell the Inquisition this.
Well, you better not touch our stuff.
Well, yeah, it's under the Kazran's flag, so why would I?
True, exactly.
Twins being worried for their economic investments.
Yes, they are. Considering the last time they showed Timber something, he threw it up in the air and had it shot.
Heresy,
Hey.
schmeresy.
It breached containment! And was given to me. Given to me to take away from the place where it's supposed to be, so of course it went that way.
Speaking of, the twins are going to go around and see if they can find the replacement of that book.
Okay.
How long am I gonna be a fish for?
Only like an hour.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I can't go shopping as a fish.
You have car there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm out of uniform. I can't be seen. I feel naked already.
Don't worry, you're a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're hot.
Well, yeah. Of course I am. Because the fire that burns inside
teach
me.
my hamster to suck eggs.
Great timing there, chat.
Yeah. Because don't teach my hamster to suck eggs. Well, since you two are heretics, you know how heretics walk. I need to find something. Where would I obtain an empty book? Hello?
I'm here. I'm just waiting.
I assume you're talking to, you know.
Yeah, I'm talking to Gaul, Moriarty, who's ever there.
Yeah.
I'm a squid.
Actually, that's a good question. How are you talking to them?
Oh, yeah. I'm just assuming we had...
I was just assuming it was the twins.
Well, if
the
not,
fish.
then I'm just gonna wait till I fucking turn into a me again.
Also, yeah, that influence is fine. But yeah, so I was just going with the twins basically like sending the information back and forth.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
not,
we'll go with
well,
that.
If not, Tipple can just wait till he's not a goddamn fucking fish.
Thank you for using the Marten forwarding service. That will be 3 eggs.
3 eggs in this economy?
Pay up or we call the MIB.
Hey, don't send anyone you want back.
So, I guess we
So,
could just time skip to the potion wearing off.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's what Tipple was gonna ask the guys when he's back to being able to talk.
I mean, sure. Nice. You gonna?
You need a blank book?
Yes.
I presume a library.
You see, Tipple, he shuddles. I guess I must go. And he kind of looks back and stops and says, "Can you come with me?"
Okay.
We have to
No.
find this. No?
I'm kidding.
I will remember this! I will remember that part too!
Which part?
About the kidding. Whatever that means.
That means it was a joke and I wasn't being serious. I will come with you.
I will remember that you are not a serious person.
It took you that long to figure that out?
I follow orders. I don't ask questions. And Tibble goes to turn around and is like, oh. And he's like, he's got his finger up and, he's like pointing at signs to stores. And to him, it's just like gibberish that he can't fucking, it's like all Chinese or something. And he's like, oh man, I can't read this.
I want to request
Where
that
to
all
go?
of the signs are perfectly written Celestial.
I can't read this. Timber, that's
Yeah.
celestial. Oh, I can read this.
Perfectly written. If it's perfectly written, Timber would struggle with it because it's not handwritten.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm fine if it's perfectly written Celestial, because the point is that Timber needs help anyways. And I think it's funny. So sure.
Well, I guess they look for this so-called lying berry.
Lie in peace! That was the only thing that
Hey,
came
look,
to my mind
it's
when
not
you
it's not
said that.
it's not Tetris gods. Come on.
It was the only thing that came to mind when he said that.
I don't get these references.
It's a video called Tetris Gods.
Oh, that one.
Alright, so I assume they eventually find the lying berry.
Yep. You would find a library.
Evil book armory. Alright. Now we must face the librarian. And Timber, opens the drawer and I assume crawls in and he stands up and just looks around. Expecting another one of those mechanical demon fox things.
Yep. Nope. Instead, it's just a completely average-looking person.
Timbo marches over to the librarian, all looming over them. What are they like race, sex? What are they?
They're a male human.
Male human. Just up comes this armored Hulk of a wolf and just looking down at them and goes, Grand Librarian.
I
Is
am
that what
the
you
librarian.
are? You
I am the
are a
librarian.
librarian, of course you are. You're in a library. A book armory of sorts. I am on a quest.
And what could I do to help you on this quest?
I am looking for a book with no pictures, no words, and no courses.
All right, and he is going to roll to attempt to. He's going to do a linguistics roll to attempt to understand Timber speak. He rolled a nat 20. Okay.
He wants a journal.
Yeah. So you want a blank tome, a blank book?
Yes.
Well, we have some of those that we could provide to you. Here, about how large do you want it to be? We have ones that are more thin, like this one. We have more medium, and we even have large, very large tomes that you could take. What would you be in need of?
Does Temple remember the rough size of the book he shot?
It was a manuscript, and it was mostly comprised of pictures, so it would be more thinner.
Yeah. Temple holds his paws out, and goes, about that thin.
Then the librarian will go ahead and grab out one of the thinner-looking ones and place it on the counter.
Temple does detect chaos.
All right. You find nothing chaotic. It is just a completely blank, untainted by anything. There is no need to redact anything, as nothing has been written. It is not even named. It is just a completely blank book.
All right. How much is this?
Oh, well, since it's a bound book, it's pretty thin, so just a good 2 gold.
Temple squints his eyes and goes, and I can even count that high. How do you know? And then he like pulls 2 gold coins out and puts them down. Mind-reading demon. And Temple takes the book. And just walks out, all weirded out.
So, can I help either of you two with anything, or was it just him?
Oh, I was just accompanying him, making sure he's not getting in too much trouble.
Okay, well, I guess if I can do anything for you, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Be well.
Yep, and the librarian will see you off.
Now.
Yeah, as soon as the 2 of them walk out,
Perish.
Tibble's gonna check to detect chaos on them as well. Tibble walks over to Gaul and is like, he's looking, puts his paws on his cheeks, and like inspecting every one of them, and then goes to Moriarty and does the same thing.
All right.
I appreciate you following me into there. That's probably our most dangerous mission we've ever done. I'm glad you have my back.
While doing Detect Chaos on me, you probably now figured out about the little thing that I got from our adventure.
Yeah. Your little Lamashtu icon.
Yeah.
Tipple's gonna be like, well, at least you didn't get that from the library. I witnessed where you got that from, but, let's go give it to the mayor so he can be cursed. Speaking of, let's go to the mayor.
All right, so you're going to go visit the mayor?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. The mayor will still be in the yellow and blue tent, signing up what appears to be new applicants.
Timbo's gonna look to see if there's like a place where they can turn the stuff in or someone to help them.
It just would have been go talk to the mayor again.
Okay, I guess Timbo will stand in line then.
All right. It takes a little bit of time, but not too long. As you are now being seen to. And the mayor is looking as jolly as ever.
Greetings, Mayor. We have returned with stuff that we found in the bottom of the portal thing. Wasn't quite sure. Timbo he pulls his pocket. Yeah, he pulls out sand and like shows it to him. There was an island down there with, and unless you wanted me to bring back a tree, I could have done that.
He's just going to look elated and start to inspect the sand. Oh, wonderful! You said that you found it. What did you see on the other side?
I saw an island. I saw a mountain. I saw a grain mill. I saw a dwarven fortress. I saw a null camp. And I saw a fortress of madness.
As the unicorn
that
plush
beautiful.
that has been following Timber around just floats in front of his face.
Timber pauses and just looks at it. It all makes sense to me now. Dragomos must be stopped at all costs. Truly the most evil being.
He just looks up Drago who?
Well, in any case, I would like to offer you a, Wait, where's the rest of your friends?
Well,
Are they not
a
coming,
couple-
or?
a couple of my friends like to, I don't know, run off without asking if it's okay. I don't know where they're at, but they'll be here soon enough.
Timber, you'll
and
probably
then I
have
have
to get them out of your backpack.
I have a couple other friends who got frozen in a time loop or something, and I've been hiding them in my backpack until they feel better. It's kind of a sad sight. Tibble pulls out Rosalia. She's still doing the... and then he pulls out Kemo. See, they're still here, or just mega ultra cost.
Okay, well,
I put them in the bag, Tipple puts them back in the bag, just so they have some dignity. I didn't want to expose them to the world like that.
The twins are gonna come flying in at this point.
The timing of that, whoever in the background is like, you saw nothing.
you saw nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I must admit, I wasn't exactly expecting that, but, okay, do you mind if I ask how that happened? Because I haven't heard of whatever is going on here happening with the mirror.
Oh, it wasn't a mirror. We were assaulted, but we kicked their asses.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I was really hoping that the competition wouldn't be... Well, sometimes people get very competitive even though it's not... You get the reward even if you show up. There's no reward for being first, or a penalty for being last, but still people like to try and stop the others from succeeding.
Don't worry, it wasn't somebody part of the competition, it was somebody coming after us.
What, were they... Did some of my people try to hurt you?
Not your people. Dragomos's.
I'm afraid I don't know that name.
It had nothing to do with you. You just got caught in the...
Well, I'm sorry
well-
nonetheless. For what it's worth, I can still offer you your prize for completing it, so long as you are able to show me an item that you took from the mirror.
I guess Temple can show the sand and the... Whatever. Okay, so we have a plushie from Kemo's place. Rosalia has her shoes? Or is it glass?
Moriarty has his knife.
It's a pair of shoes. It's
Yeah.
like the cloven hoof thing, but
Yeah.
it's like it was the piece of glass, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember one. And then Gore has the icon of Sin from Doom Eternal, and Timbo has. And then Timbo has sand and dust.
all right. And he will offer each of you a very, very tiny vial filled with a completely clear liquid, and it will be. He'll also give you 2 for your frozen compatriots, but warn you that once you've drank one, you should not drink another.
What is it?
Well, you see, if you've been to the other side of the mirror and you drink some of this, what happens is you will. Well, it varies from person to person, but you'll be healthier, or some other thing will happen that is generally just beneficial.
And if you drank the double health drink?
Then it would reverse the effects. I would not recommend that.
Alright, I'm just making sure I fully understand this because I know some people like to break rules. So at least now they know what the rules are, so when they break it and accidentally drink 2, we can all point and laugh at them and say that they were wrong.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoy the festival and you remain unaccosted for the rest of your time here.
I only pray that I keep getting accosted, but I appreciate the notion nonetheless. Temple marches out.
Alright, the mayor just kind of looks a little bit confused, but then just goes back to, like, doing his job of welcoming everyone.
Quite so comfortable as when I'm at least 6 feet under.
Well, I guess I can drink one. I still got my chains. If my chains pop, we know it's bad.
All right,
The
go ahead.
twins
Then.
are watching eagerly.
Temple takes. I'm assuming this is like a tiny little vial, right?
Yeah, it's like absolutely minuscule.
Oh god! And Tim's got these huge, massive paws, and he's like, I can imagine he's just like looking like at a grain of ice in his hands, and just goes, "Can someone help me before I break it?"
One of the twins from his shoulder will climb down his arm and pop off the lid.
Temple opens his mouth like one of those lift-up trash cans.
Bob. Alright, and are you going to drink it?
Yeah.
Alright, please select from one of the 2 following bonuses. +1 health per level, or +1 to one of your saves.
Oh. Oh. Hmm. Both are good. +1 to one of my saves?
Yep, any save that you want.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Temple's a paladin. If his charisma save goes up, it adds saves to his other ones.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
To one of your saves. So like reflex, fort, or will.
Okay.
Not your scores, your save.
Okay, save. Okay. Let's see. Man. I'll just go with the health then.
All right, you now receive +1 health per level,
Yeah.
which means your max HP would turn to 88, I think.
All
I
right.
think you're at 80 right now, so.
I'll just write that down somewhere. What would that just be called? A boon? Question mark.
Yeah. So, it is an effect. If you want to write down the full effect, it's Memories of Hearth and Home, but otherwise you can just write down whatever you put. You can put Mirror Boon, whatever. But as you drink it, you are filled with a great sense of warmth in your chest, and you feel healthier. And for you in particular, you think that the obviously you would now have the curse back, but you feel its effects recede the tiniest bit. Maybe this has given you a little bit more time.
Tim would like rubs his chest because he's still trying to get back used to having that pain in his chest again. And well, I definitely feel better. If that makes sense.
So is there one for each of the twins?
Thinking about it. I want to try and keep this even, so let's just say that you have one to share between. Because I kind of have what you give to one for saves, like the other one gets, and then the health is also linked, so. Because remember, you have the
I
thing
wasn't
where
aware
your
that.
saves can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember, you're able to help each other with effects. Not for every single one, but like, you know, you have
So far,
shared saves.
all of the things that they have had the. Every time that they've had to make a save, it's both of them.
Well, little buddy, maybe the mayor just gave you half a dose because you're both so tiny. Drats.
I mean, it'll apply to both of them. It's just, you know, they get like it's so that way you can't select two different things. It would just whatever you choose applies to both of them.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'll take the health.
I can repair the glass later.
So is that multiplied by 1.5, or do they get it applied individually, or?
It would kind of just be applied individually, but okay. So with how the twins work, do you just roll one of their healths per level, or do you roll both of it, or how have you been handled?
I just
Let me
do
use the
one.
restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep.
All right, if you've just been doing one, then yeah, 1.5.
Okay.
So it'd be plus 12 instead of plus 8. Or, yeah.
There. Now they have more health pool to absorb everybody's wounds into. This is their curse.
I'll take the potion and drink and up my will.
All right. And what shall you choose, Moriarty?
That is a good question. The 1 health per level, does that include level ups?
Yeah.
I mean, all of them are good choices.
Yeah, it's
Is
all
it
good choices.
Is it retroactive as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything that has effects like that of like increases thing per level applies retroactively.
Gotcha. So I either get an extra 8 health or I can get a +1 to any of my saves?
Any of your saves. It could be one you're good at, it could be one you're bad at.
Right. I mean, therein lies the question, should I make the save for something that I'm good at or for something that I'm bad at? Like,
I would always add points into what you're bad at.
right, but that's the timber thing to do, so that's clearly wrong.
I mean, I'm still standing.
Not without the twins.
I mean, I could say that about anyone.
Considering your overall HP, I'd say go for that, Moriarty.
Or maybe fault. What's your fault at?
My fort is a +5. I'm sorry, +4.
+5.
It would be a +5.
You literally can't go wrong.
Yeah,
all
I know.
of these are good things.
They're all good things. I do agree with that. I'm just trying to figure out, of the good things, which one is the best thing.
Which one is the goodest boy?
Exactly.
I will say it's harder to raise fortitude, reflex, and will than it is harder to raise HP.
Yep.
That is also true.
That is true.
It's probably going to be a fort save. Given our healing, given how we've been doing so far, I'm not too worried about health. I do know fort saves and will saves are going to kill me more than anything else, so I'll put it into fortitude.
The poor twins.
There you go.
All right, so everyone's chosen what they want to use their thing on. Cool. So, what do you guys want to do now? You have a bunch of things that you could do.
Well, there is a prisoner dude. But I also kind of want to have Kemo and Rose here, just in case they have questions for him,
That is true.
That's just me being a considerate Balkistanian.
Well, we could call it here and switch over to... I could switch over to something else.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
I mean, there's other stuff on the island too.
Yep. Oh, I guarantee you there is.
Yeah, I know that. Tempo's a straight shooter. He wants to go straight towards the objective.
Yeah.
We are supposed to be tracking down this assassin, but
Yeah, that's what
of
I'm
those
talking about.
here, I think only Moriarty would be equipped for properly doing that.
Yeah. Also, whoa, I'm going to decline that just because that's already a thing that's happening. Considering that there is a festival going on, they are all hawking wares, so already.
I mean, they also have a bunch of weirdos who aren't at war with anybody. And the male guy just seems to be handing out goodies. There's got to be something to this.
So what assassins are we talking about? Are we talking about the guys that literally just tried to kill us that, we've been dealing with? Or what assassins?
No, we're looking
handler.
for the handler dude.
Because
The
Kemo asked his
assassin.
dad and got a tip off.
We're looking for the assassin, or the handler for the assassin behind the prince's mother.
Yeah.
Right.
Because of the massive gold bounty. And because of that, the massive gold bounty, Kemo ended up asking his dad if there were any leads, and Kemo's dad of Dragomas pointed out the island of Damatolatar just captured one of the handler's assets, like minions.
Yeah.
So an agent of the handler was captured on Damatolatar, and so that's why you guys are here.
And we also have the dwarf's cousin, nephew?
Nephew, yeah.
Yeah, nephew.
Just as a reminder, the dwarf's his nephew is named Hjolmir.
And he's being held here for money laundering.
Yep.
I mean, that has something to do with Gaul. Maybe we can go after him. Because I don't want to step too much on the, main plot point with Woes and Kemo gone.
Yeah, well, those
So
two
maybe
would be in
we
the
do
same
side plot.
location, obviously, so.
Yeah. I am curious about what this facility is. And check out the facility.
So,
Or
I
whatever
guess,
the place is
please
called.
describe what the facility is a little bit more.
So instead of doing the traditional judiciary and prisoner system, they go with a more rehabilitative.
Right, that.
So they have a rehabilitation center and a prison, but the prison is currently empty, as that is only for at-risk violent offenders.
Right.
And Temple does not even know what a rehabilitation system is.
I mean, yeah, we can go look at that. Get Timber a little bit educated.
Yep. But presumably that is also where the handler's agent is. But, you could still go there and do things that are not related. I'm just letting you know that you'd be retreading ground when you have to go back.
Yeah. What else is
you
there
have to go?
do
Why
here?
don't we 2 birds, 1 stone?
Well, it's because the
Oh, I
other
mean, it's
two
kind
aren't
of a
here.
Major plot
Right,
point
but
thing.
we could go there and take our time, and then they'll be there when we're there. When they come back next session.
To be fair, it's us. We're gonna take our time anyways.
This is true.
Uh-huh.
I am indeed the Sleepy Beepy.
Well, let's go check on the dwarf. Surely somebody knows where the rehabilitation center is.
Oh yeah, if you ask
Surely
around,
there's
you could
Galt-
get very
Yeah.
quickly pointed to it if you want.
Yeah. You there, citizen! Temple points at some random Bolton. Where is the rehabilitation center?
The rehabilitation center?
Yes, that, correct!
Why would you need to go there?
Curiosity.
I mean, fair enough, I guess? Okay, well, from here, go down this street, hang a left, and look for a building with a red roof and has white siding.
Those are what you just said. Does that make sense to you? Temple looks at the party.
Should be easy enough to follow.
Let us go then. Temple will try to follow the directions, but once they get there, he's gonna have a struggle.
Yep.
One of these days, there's gonna be a mission where Temple's all alone and he has to do colors.
This is true.
And it's gonna be absolutely terrifying.
Why is Timber alone?
I
Terrifying
don't
for
know.
whom?
I just have a feeling. Yes.
Someone.
It's okay, I'm a brave boy. I went to the book armory twice, and I talked to 2 librarians. Surely I am unstoppable. I don't know about you guys, but when you're afraid, you're like, oh no, but when I'm afraid, I'm like, let's do this. Whatever this is.
Oh, let's do it then.
Boy.
We can end early, or we can continue going and get this going. I'm impartial.
Yeah, I don't care
but-
which one we do.
We're going.
Okay, then let's
All
go.
That's just filling stuff as we walk.
Cool. Yeah, so you are able to go to the rehabilitation center, at which you are greeted by a couple people at a front desk who seem to be very curious as to why you are here.
Hey, look, does Timber need rehabilitated?
Am I gonna be the one talking to him?
They're just asking the group because you went up as a group, so.
Yep. Greetings,
then-
citizen. I am here to be of the rehabilitation.
The twins
Um,
are preparing for the horrible fallout that is going to ensue.
Are you saying you're coming here to be rehabilitated?
Tibble looks at the party. and he's like,
The twins are just shaking their heads.
yes or no.
They're
Shake their heads, yes or
shaking
no.
their heads no. Nodding is for yes.
Yeah.
They're
I am
grabbing each other's
curious.
heads and shaking them back and forth.
You know, Sunai asks a very good question. Can swordfish actually see full colors? Well, that's not the question that Sunai was asking, but... Because Sunai is asking if Timber's ever experienced... Oh, wait, he has experienced full palette of colors.
He has experienced other people's colors, but it confused the shit out of him.
When he switched bodies.
Yeah.
Well, also every time that
and
the
also
twins...
in the memories.
Yeah. Every time the twins send him the recordings and such, it's always full color.
Yeah. And that's why it always confuses Temple so bad.
It's fine.
Showing me things I don't have words for.
This is fine.
I am curious. I'm curious about this rehabilitations.
Okay, do you want to learn more about what we do here, or...?
Yes. Tell me all of your secrets.
Well, they're not particularly secrets.
I'm kind of new to this thing.
Okay,
I do realize there was a big cultural difference, but I am curious. Nonetheless.
Maybe we should have Moriarty take over here.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. He's explaining it the best he can, and it's not that far off. He's just really curious about what you do here.
Oh, okay. Well, what we do here is when someone
I'm gonna stop you right there, friend. I think you need to show him, because I do not believe that a physical explanation will properly educate him.
Oh, well, if you wanted a tour, you could have just asked for that.
Yes, show me the towers!
No, it's called a tour. It's where we show you around.
He's a little bit slow, my apologies.
Yes, well, yeah, would you all like a tour of the place?
Yes,
rehabilitate me. Do your worst.
Okay, well, if you'll follow me, I can show you some of our facilities, and if you like, I could even probably introduce you to a couple of our current occupants.
Yes. Show me your
facilities.
Facilities and prisoners? Slaves. Show me your slaves.
Slavery is absolutely banned here.
Oh. Show me your...
We do not have slaves, and we have never had slaves.
Language barrier. Show me your heretics? Tim was really struggling coming up with words.
Yep. Well, how about we just start with showing you what the living spaces are. That is a rather core component of all of this, so I think that that would be a good place to start. Okay. So if you'll follow me through here, and they lead you through a door that only has a single lock on it.
Now, is it timber-sized?
It is, actually, because the inside of the facility is made to house occupants of all sizes, so...
Temper's nodding, and then the twins can see in Temper's head his, it's like Imperial building code. He's just going like violation, not to spec. Where's the reinforcements?
It's okay,
Go on.
Timber. They just do things different here. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You could say that. Very, very different.
All right. And you are led into a series of currently empty, very nice rooms. There is a soft bed included. There are some which are small, some which are medium, and some which are large. It seems like they have semi-custom size to different species and all that could have different needs. And overall, they are very nice living spaces. They're quite spacious. They have a window that's able to let in natural light. They have things such as small little kitchenettes, with associated storage. Everything looks nice and clean. And overall, it just looks like a nice place to live. For Timber, this looks more plush than any of the barracks that you have ever seen.
Why are they wasting so much space for room?
Are you asking that to them, or are you just
Yeah, Tybalt says that out loud.
All right. Then they'll go, oh, well, you see, as a part of rehabilitation, we figured that a large amount of crime and other wrongdoings are committed, but the standard of living that the people committing them generally have is fairly lower, and it overall causes things such as dissatisfaction or other such negative feelings, and that helps drive them to commit crimes and other misdeeds. So if we eliminate those factors and help them with their problems, then they will stop committing all of these possible misdeeds or things that they're doing wrong. And one major part of that is having a good space to live.
Temple pulls out his normal journal, not the one that he bought, and just starts scribbling this down. So
Imagine
people
what
commit
he's-
crimes because they have not enough space or not enough currency.
Imagine there's just a giant circle around what he wrote down afterwards with heresy on it.
Yeah.
Underlined like
Got it.
5 times.
He underlined it 8 times.
Damn.
No, I am doing a learning. I have committed a learning today. I am going to find out why people do such things so I can regulate it. Yeah. Well, not me, but I'm pretty sure somebody can.
All right, so would you like to meet some of our occupants? We have a few currently, and if you want to meet some, I'm sure that we could introduce a couple of you.
Sure, Temple smiles.
Well, so we have 5 occupants currently. We have Akhtar, we have Rogdul, we have Sam, Hjolnir, and Hashim.
Well,
I assure
guys,
you that they are all very wonderful people and are doing their best to become better.
who do you want to talk to first?
Well, we don't really exactly know why we're even here in the first place, so we don't want to talk to anybody.
Well, let's go visit Malneal then.
Howlnir, yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious about the dwarf.
All right. So you want to go talk to Hjolnir?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. So you are brought into a nice little meeting room with Hjolnir that includes things such as refreshments, if you would so choose.
The twins will 100% choose.
All right. And Hjolnir is a dwarf, without any gray in his beard. It seems that he's still relatively young, at least by dwarf standards. And he seems a little bit like gruff, but is like not exactly going to object to you being here. And he's gonna like take a second to like look around at all of you and go, "All right, what are you doing here?"
The twins
I was
just turned to
definitely
look at.
negotiating.
They just turned to look at Gar.
Zad said hi.
Zad sends his regards. Stab.
And he's gonna like, kind of like furrow his brows a bit and go, "So what is my great uncle sending you here for?" I assume he wants something, so what is it? The hello, or any you?
Oh, I was
Gonna
trying to
I
have
have
Goal
no
have a
idea.
moment. Yeah.
I have no idea out of character what we're even doing here. This is Toshimay's thing. So,
Yeah. I'm trying to nudge Gaul, trying to have him some role play.
Yeah. Well, no, Gilnir is just confused because he's like asking a question and like everyone's just standing there looking at him, and he's just
Yeah,
no,
okay.
no, the twins are looking at Gar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm getting a little bit distracted by the dog.
Okay. I just didn't want to step on Gaul's toes, that's all. He already lost a hand.
The dog grabbed a knife.
Oh,
Mood kindred. Mood kindred. He's
What do you have there?
He is beginning. He's ready to crusade. I love his gusto.
I know who invited Sif.
What do you have there? Oh, nobody. Okay.
I don't
I'm not the one with the knife.
Yeah, I don't have the knife.
Oh wait, Moriarty does have a knife.
That's true. I do have a knife. Well, actually, no, I had a knife. Did the guy take the things,
still
or did he
have
give
it.
them back?
You just showed it. You still have it.
You just had to show it to him. I will say that, like, out of like out of game, they'll last like about a week before the celestial energy will start to fray out of it, and it'll like kind of start to like decompose a bit.
Wait,
My knife?
are you saying that the twins are gonna lose their new horde of plushies?
You got about a week with them.
Yes. Yes.
But
Emotional damage. They aren't real.
well, you're gonna have to deal with some very depressed twins in a few days then.
Don't worry, all you need to do to have them be real again is take them back through.
Yeah. No, this is great. This is great. You know why? Because the twins will have something that they like. And then it will be taken from them. And then they will realize all of the time they wasted when they could have been doing so much more with them.
I don't think that's a lesson they're going to take.
Well, you know what? They suffer more, and the Kaiserin is pleased.
Sure. They've already lost their family, but sure, just toss on their favorite toys too.
Remember
And you've
what
had
they
them
took
for
from
like
you.
a little bit over an hour. I don't
Yeah.
think that it
They are
qualifies.
Martens.
Remember, twins. Remember what they took from you.
And all the twins need to do is break into where the actual plushies are.
Yeah. Fuck. We're gonna have to make sure to raid Dragomaster's fortress and then fight him. Otherwise, the twins will be gone trying to find the real plushies. Oh, God, it's gonna be. It's like Mission Impossible going into the super fucking fortified fortress with like guards and fucking all this shit just for fucking a doll of a little rainbow unicorn, and they're just gonna be going through all these magical traps like it's Mission Impossible just to get this little doll.
Oh no, it's not just one. They literally
Well, yeah,
have
dolls.
a pile.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I am back. I did get the knife away from the dog.
Let's go.
Hi, good.
Did you lose a hand in the process?
Not quite. Lost a chunk out of the knife.
What?
The handle.
Oh.
Now he just has the handle as he pulled the blade out. It's one of those. Oh, doggo.
It's a steak knife.
Yeah. Well, it was his uncle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We ran across your uncle, and he sends his regards. And he kind of wanted to see how you're doing.
All right, but
We've had
so why'd he
these-
send you?
We've had these plushies for a few hours, but if anything happens to them, we will feel incredibly saddened, and you will feel it.
Just like every other emotional trauma that happens to the twins.
Half of them
I'm
caused
actually-
by timber.
Yes. And other things.
I'm trying to remember the reason, but from chasing around the dog, it had me forget.
Oh, God.
So none of the party remembers why the hell we're here.
Well, I am curious how they are treating you here.
Well, can't say it's too bad.
Are they cleansing you of your sin?
I mean, I guess in a way.
Scribble, scribble, scribble. Will you do it again? If left unattended?
Probably not.
Scribble, scribble, scribble. Like Temple starts making a lot of notes. And by notes he's scribbling. It's just more pictures.
Alright, well, look, why are you asking me all these things?
Well, I'm asking you because I want to be Inquisitor someday, and I might actually learn something from these heretics. Or at least learn what not to do. That's still a learning process.
That's fair.
Darius, can we please get reminded out of character stuff that our characters would know regarding this guy, please?
Sure. So just as a quick refresher, you were asked to check up on this guy by his uncle because he got himself caught for things such as
I am
you know,
by our lack of progress.
Well, there's a card requesting you to tell us this.
Yeah. Okay. So, Hjolnir is in here because he was incarcerated under counts of fraud and embezzlement.
Yeah.
Go on.
One thing that I will say is that Hjolnir never actually introduced his full name, unlike what Kazed did. And in addition to things such as that, checking up on Hjolnir is more of a personal request for Kazed, and would be happy should you meet him again. And Hjolnir also will have some information for you should you ask the right sorts of questions about stuff. Mostly relating to current goings-on of Damatolatar. Because he was very recently incarcerated. And
at least the uncle knows who Dragomos is.
Yeah.
Of course, Temple also knows he's an Imperial, so the dwarf doesn't want to talk to him. Most likely.
Most likely.
I mean, I could shake him down and ask about where was Dragomos. I mean, you really put me in that, Temple can ask questions. It's just, are you sure you want him to ask those questions?
Yep. I will also remind you real quick that when it comes to Damatolatar, they will not take well to you guys doing anything punitive or things like that to the the people in the rehabilitation center.
I know, I'm just saying. Do you want the guy with 8 intelligence asking the questions all the time?
Yes,
I mean,
it's funny.
Yeah,
it is funny.
Okay, look, when it comes to that sort of stuff, you guys are individually able to ask whatever questions you want. So if you want to ask questions, that's fine. If other people want to ask questions, obviously go right ahead.
I'm personally wanting the Bard to go ask these questions. Or Gar, whose storyline this is. I don't want Timber asking all the questions. The twins
Timber's
just
only doing
frankly
it because nobody's stepping in.
The twins frankly have no reason to be bothering with this stuff.
Yeah, kind of the same deal with Moriarty. I'm looking to the person whose story this is. That how did you do the story?
Timber does want to know if he knows anything about Dragomos and his operations.
Right. You're more than free to ask about that if you want.
All right. Well, I'll keep going down that line unless somebody wants to ask him questions. What's
ahead.
the guy's name again?
His name is Hjolnir.
Hjolnir.
And also, like, again, guys, if you really aren't feeling it, I'm perfectly fine to call it and wait for more people to be here. It's just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
up
think
to
we
you
should
guys.
call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you guys aren't feeling it, and then, then that's okay, and I just kind of want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a good place to stop.
All right. So we'll probably do just like a little bit of a like rollback on like the more awkward part of this conversation, but
Yeah.
But in that
Okay.
case, yeah, let's just go ahead and call it because obviously, like it ain't working right now. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. This was Ascent to Ascend Pathfinder. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, dippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as grabbing some packs of cards or stream loots, or using our Humble Bundle partner link. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Oh my god, Sunai.